Frequently asked question, should I read your books in order? As a writer, my answer is always yes. I know how much development goes into creating a long-running series. Not only are the protagonists in my books, Juliet for the Bakeshop Mysteries and Sloan for the Sloan Kraus Mysteries, not only do they develop and grow over the course of multiple books, but so does the entire cast of characters. The settings come to life. There are plot points and backstory that you might miss if you start partway through a book. Now, having said that, it's always up to you. I've had many readers who dive into the series 10 books in and then go back and start from the beginning. So read however you prefer, but I vote start from the beginning. What is the order of your Bakeshop mysteries? All right, here we go. Number 1, meet your baker. Meet your baker. Number 2, a batter of life and death. Number 3, on thin icing. 4 gives us caught red-handed. Number 5 is fudge and jury. Number 6 is a crime of passion fruit. Number 7 is another one bites the crust. Come on, you gotta do a little John Travolta with that one. Number 8 is till death do us part. Number 9 is live and let pie. Number 10 is a cup of holiday fear. And number 11, coming June of 2020, is Nothing But Trouble. This book will be followed in December, late December or early January by Chilled to the Cone. That gives us 12, a nice dozen for the moment. What is the order of your Sloan Kraus mystery series? The Mysteries of Sloan Kraus begin with Death on Tap is book number 1. Book number 2 is The Pint of No Return. Book number 3 is Beyond a Reasonable Stout. This book is out right now in hardcover. At the end of summer 2020, it will release in paperback, soon to be followed by book number 4, Without a Brew. Are your books available in audio? Yes, they are. You can find both the Bakeshop Mysteries and the Sloan Kraus Mysteries available in audio format. Now, because of the way audio rights work, sometimes it takes a little while to play catch up. Audio gets released oftentimes after a hardcover or a paperback release. So don't worry, usually audio is gonna be out within a few months if it's not already out yet. Are your books available at the library? Yes, my books are available anywhere you can find books. So that means independent bookstores, big grocery stores like Fred Meyer here on the West Coast, and always at libraries. Now, if your local library doesn't have a copy of a particular book in stock or on the shelves, you can also always make a request. And I love it when you do that because that's a great way for libraries to discover my books too. But absolutely, I'm a huge supporter of libraries, so check them out. What age are your books appropriate for? My books are cozy mysteries, which means that there's not a lot of gratuitous violence, sex, or language. So while they are marketed towards adults, I've had many younger fans read the series, which I love. I always find that so fun to connect with teens who are reading mysteries. It brings me back to my early days when I read Agatha Christie one summer, all of her works when I was 12 or 13 years old. Having said that, one important thing to note is in all of my mysteries, someone dies. There's always a body. Now, that action tends to take place off screen, so it's the opposite of CSI. You're not really diving into the blood and guts. The focus is more on piecing together the clues and who the killer is. But you are gonna find a body. Is Ashland real? Yes, Ashland, Oregon is real, and I happen to be recording this video right here in the place that I live, Ashland, Oregon. One of the things that I love about writing the Bakeshop Mysteries is getting to bring my fictional take of Ashland to the pages. In fact, if you come and visit Ashland, you'll recognize many spots that Jules and her team at Torch frequent if you visit the plaza. Is Leavenworth real? Yes, Leavenworth, Washington is real. All of my books feature real places, and one of the reasons for that is because I have to be able to go to a place and experience it firsthand to be able to write about it. I grew up visiting Leavenworth, Washington, and I've been many, many times since writing the Sloan Kraus series. It really is a Bavarian-style village nestled in the Washington Cascade Mountains, and it resembles an amazing, incredibly charming German village. It should definitely be on your travel list. And where do you come up with recipes for your books? My Bakeshop mysteries all contain original recipes. They're recipes that I have learned from my family. My mom, my grandmother, my aunts, my cousins, my dad, my sister, everyone gets a recipe in a book at some point in time. There are also recipes that I test in my home kitchen. Sometimes they turn out fabulous and some are total flops. Of course, the total flops never make the final cut for the book, so don't worry. Can I send you a recipe? I love it when readers send me recipes. Now, I can't make any promises that your recipe will end up in a book. Some of that is because of copyright laws and all kinds of things with the publishing house. But I often have baked recipes that readers have sent me for my own fun, and maybe it strikes inspiration for something that Jules may want to incorporate in her tort kitchens. I want to send you a note. Where can I mail it? I love it when I get notes and postcards from readers. If you want to drop me a line, you can mail it to P.O. Box 790, Ashland, Oregon 97520.